Hi friends, this is Manisha Chaudhary and I welcome you back to my channel Manisha's Craft Ideas. I'm back again with yet another bulletin board which is going to totally fascinate you. And the one that you see before yourself is the one which is humongous in size. And these noodle-like characters, can you give a guess? What am I making here? If I show you a brief glimpse of it, yes, of course you can guess it. This is the most amazing organ of the human body, which is the brain. Well, this particular craft is done on a thermocol piece, which is going to be a central artwork of the bulletin board. And yes, you can see it. Yes, this is a brain, and which we are making in two different parts, left and right. One is going to be a little darker in shade, dense dark and devoid of any color, and the another one is going to be exactly the opposite of it, with lots of colors and brightness and happy shades of bright colors. This is the base of the bulletin which you just saw yourself, and this is the making of the brighter side of the bulletin board. And as the topic, you can totally guess, the one we are making is how two different parts of the brains can change your total thinking, your mindset, your ability to deal with stress management, and can even improve your health. So your brain is one of the most complex and the fascinating organs in your body. So it is very important that you keep your brain healthy. While this bulletin board is still in the making and we are trying to assemble the different pieces of the bulletin board together, let me enlighten you a little bit about the fun facts of the human brain. Well, to tell you the most about this is that you would not believe that 60% of the human brain is made up of fat. Yes, that's true. One of the fattiest organ in our human body. See how colorful we are trying to make it here. And truly, it's a pure wonder how many neurons, how many synapses, and how many connections are there. And the kind of memory you can store, it's unlimited. Can you imagine? You can store n number of information in your brain. It's only totally up to you as to what you want to learn, because brain is there to support all that information. Gigabytes, terabytes, and I can't even name the figure here. Well, another is that your brain isn't totally formed until you're at the age of 25. It's still growing. Now, let's come back to the craft here. Well, once the bulletin board is done with the coloring part, as you can see, what I'm using is acrylic paints on a thermocol thermocol sheet. The full size of the thermocol sheet was used for half of a brain. So you can say the entire piece of craft was done by joining two different pieces of thermocol, full scale, full size. And of course I chose it to use the white space around also, just to give it a more elevated look and a sticker kind form. So once you start adding the outlines, this is when the artwork starts shining all together, because this gives it a rather very formed look and complete look. So soon you'll see the complete pieces put together, and they will clearly be the center of the bulletin board. All right. So you people keep on asking me as to what kind of a color we use on bulletin board. Not on the bulletin boards, as in what kind of a primary art medium that I use, and also on the thermocols as well. It may appear like poster color, but this is truly not poster color, because poster color doesn't have a shine at all. That is chalks, very chalky, doesn't have a shine, no sheen, nothing. Wherein acrylics, they do give it a life, and the durability of the your medium also, it elongates and gives it a certain life. It can last for a much longer period of time. So this is me slowly and gradually trying to build the artwork, that is the colorful side of the brain. Just enjoy the process. I truly enjoy the outlining of the work. Really, truly a delight, because that's when the artwork starts forming up. Well, as I was telling you, the brain's storage capacity, it is virtually unlimited. And if you start looking into the figures here, like, it's amazing. It says some 86 billion neurons we have, and that could add up to 1 quadrillion connections, and that can combine, oh my god, it is just like never ending. Clearly, of course, see, because of our brain capacity, we are at the top of the food chain. There are so many Hollywood movies which can give you a virtual reality scene as to what would happen if the humans didn't have the brain power. It's one of the movies which I really find fascinating is the one where the Planet of the Apes. I have seen all the parts, even the ancient old ones as well, wherein earlier the humans would take on monkeys and would train them. And there was the one, I'm just recalling the last scene where they would keep the monkey and would name him Caesar. And then afterwards the dynamics totally change. And the next part is like chimps were taking over the humans, and humans were just like dumb people. And the later parts, this whole story has evolved over the decades like anything. The latest one, of course, I saw, amazing, like the kind of realism they create really makes you believe like what would the alternate reality would be if we didn't have the brain power. Thank goodness we are brainy, and otherwise strength wise we don't even stand a chance at all. So, well, deviating from the topic here, so this is the parts of the brains are assembled here. Black and white is the one where we are going to be talking about the fixed mindset, where the people have the blocks in their mind as to they are like stuck. I don't have this, I don't have that, therefore the reason I can't do such and such things. And another one is the positive mindset or the growth mindset, wherein just by changing your thinking you can do n number of things, and therefore we have used the same sentence positively and the negatively, like some say, oh, I can't do this because I've made mistake and this is all spoiled. Wherein with a positive mindset, you can always say that I am learning from my mistakes. This truly I can speak for myself. I have made so many mistakes while learning, but ensure that the same mistake doesn't happen twice. I think that is what we call learning. अब लर्निंग स्टेज में कई सारी चीज़ें आप होती हैं, आप शुरू में सीखते हो, बैंकिंग हो गई या क्या क्या नहीं हो गया. कॉलेज डेज में आई वाज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड टू द बैंकिंग पार्ट. माय फादर जस्ट ही जस्ट थ्रू मी ओपन की, अरे बैंक का काम नहीं आता आपको. नोबडी टॉट मी देन. ऑफ कोर्स बाय ट्रायल एंड एरर यू लर्न. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू जस्ट अ वेरी स्मॉल इंस्टेंस. यू ऑल मस्ट हैव n number of things in your lives. You must have started learning and have tons of errors in that as well. Well, we are learning, and of course we are on the other threshold, like we are the ones teaching our children now. So this is me writing the white side, which is the fixed mindset. Here it is, I can make anything any more better. Children, they usually say that कि ये project हो गया फला फला and इससे अच्छा नहीं हो सकता, ये मैंने best कर दिया है. Whereas in the positive mindset you can say the same, like yes, I can take up the challenge and can make it much more better. Sadly, I just won't click the last part of my bulletin board where I have written everything, because we were in a rush and had already put up the cellophane. So I'm sharing the picture which is there on the wall. The board is already hung up with the protective layer of the cellophane talc sheet, which I keep on telling you that this is very, very important. Must always protect your work so that it stays clean, proper and safe for a longer period of time. I hope you truly enjoyed this bulletin board making with me, and hope to see you sharing your ideas as well. Thank you for watching. God bless. Take care. Bye bye.